front of some carrot trials at CSIDC, and these are actually baby carrot trials. So Connie, what's the difference between your standard carrot and a baby carrot?
Size. Baby carrots are grown to a smaller standard as opposed to a regular carrot. So what I'm holding here are some baby carrots that are being sold in retail. The spec on these are still quite small, but the spec for a baby carrot, they can't be more than an inch in diameter, and they can be a maximum of 6 inches in length. A traditional carrot or a regular carrot is at least an inch in diameter and a minimum of 6 inches.
So to get the carrots to those specifications, is that a variety thing or is that a management thing?
It's a combination of the two. So in Saskatchewan, we have quite a thriving industry on baby carrots. We're growing close to 500,000 pounds a year. A good half of that is actually going into retail. You will see these a lot at farmers markets as well and direct markets. But variety is key. Then there are some management techniques. So in this trial that we're doing at CSIDC, we've got 8 varieties. 8 varieties that we're comparing to the traditional variety that's being grown. Some people just use the regular carrots and they harvest them early, but you don't get the sweetness. So that's why we're looking at the varieties. We're looking for the varieties that do have some good flavor. The variety that you've got in this bag is Mokum. That's what's grown in Saskatchewan. And that's actually the variety that happens to be right here. From a management technique, I pulled away some of the soil here. And the management means planting your carrots tight enough so that you get a lot of competition so that they stay small. And that gives us the ability to market a baby carrot for a longer time and through the season. A difference in management for a regular carrot, you're probably looking at 40 seeds a foot. For a baby carrot, 90 seeds a foot.
Okay. I noticed that all these trials are hilled. Is that pretty common for carrots to be grown in hills?
It's nice to have your carrots grown in hills. Most of the producers do it. Again, with that way you're able to work your soil up nice and fine, and your carrots will grow straight as opposed to bending, and they're a lot easier to dig when they're grown in a bed.
So is getting the carrots looking nice and the right size, has that been an issue for producers in the province?
This year was a tough year again. Again, there are no baby carrots. Traditionally, farmers markets is the only place that you would have gotten baby carrots. But because our growers are trying to get them into retail, they've worked this out to a science. But yeah, so they know the techniques they need to do. However, again, you can't control the weather. So this year we had some very hot days in the spring. Emergence was a problem for a good number of the producers, and even for us. We did our, even with the trickle irrigation and everything else, emergence was very slow this spring, but changes with the year.
So this trial is trying to see which varieties are the most consistent then? Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We bought this trial and we bought it replicated 3 times so that we can get a really good sense. We're going to harvest every couple of weeks. Once we start, we'll probably wait another week or so, and then we'll harvest 1 row every couple of weeks just to see what the change in size is. And what we're doing is we're really trying to find something that, one of the problems that we're having with Mokum variety is that it's always a nice narrow carrot, but it likes to grow 9 inches long. And that doesn't meet the specs that, you know, it's once they get too long, they start looking too much like a regular carrot. So, that's why we're trying all these varieties. So again, this is a very real question that came from the producers that meet a challenge that they're having.
Great. So is this going to be a multi-year thing, or 1 year? Is 1 year data going to be enough, you think? Or?
1 year is never enough because conditions change so much. But you know, we'll see what other questions the producers have at the end of the year, and maybe it's a matter of weeding out 3 or 4 of the varieties, and then the producers then they don't have to deal with trying 8 different varieties on their farms when they've already got all of their production questions or issues. But maybe they can take over and trial 3 varieties or something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, if there's no questions from the audience, we'll end this video now and have a few more questions about the industry in general, and that will be it for today's crop box. So stay tuned for one more video.